Hello once again, welcome to my channel. Here Leslie, I hope you are fine. Thank you for watching me once again. Today I have a different topic for you. The name of this expression is used to. Yes, we are going to use this expression when we want to refer to a past habit or to general information that we had in the past. But the habit or the information they don't continue anymore in the present, okay? So we can contrast past things with present things. And in order to explain to you, I need to give you some context. And for that, I'm going to use some pictures. My first picture, yes? As you can see in this picture, this is my sister. Her name is Miroslava, and this is me, which is really funny. But look at the picture, right? Is this a current picture? Does this picture represent the present? Not really. This picture represents my past. And in my past, I used to dance Hawaiian dance, okay? This is a past habit because in the present, I don't dance anymore. I don't dance cumbias, I don't dance anything. I don't know how to dance, okay? So I'm using the expression used to talk about a past habit. I used to dance with my sister on weekends, right? My second picture is this one, yes? Can you see this little girl? Well, this little girl is me, okay? When I was a child, I used to do karate. Yes, so I went there from Monday to Friday, and I attended classes at 6 p.m. But now I don't do this activity anymore. So this is another past habit. I used to do karate in the past. Here you have another picture. I look very happy, right? Yay! Well, I really enjoyed my classes, but anyway, but I don't do it anymore. So I used to do karate. Then my next picture, yes, once again, this is my sister, this is me, and this was my father. So when I was a child, I used to dance with my father. Now, in the present, my father is dead, okay? So I don't dance with him anymore because it's not possible. But on weekends we had the habit, or when we had parties, we had the habit to dance with him. So I used to dance with my father. Here we have another picture, right? And as you can see, we are dancing. So my sister and I used to dance with my father. Yes, this was in the past, and these are activities that don't continue in the present anymore. So we are using the expression used to, right? Now I'm going to explain to you how we have to use used to. As I told you, we can use it in affirmative. And in the affirmative, first, let's have an example. My sister, yes? My sister, and then we have to use the expression used to practice sports, okay? So this was a past habit because in the present she doesn't practice sports anymore. She has to work, she has a family, she has to do many things, and she doesn't practice sports. So now let's check the form. My sister is going to be my subject. Then I have my expression, which is used to, but as you can see, because this is affirmative, my expression goes in past. And after my expression, I have to use a verb. In this case, as you can see, I don't conjugate the verb. So my sister used to practice. Practice is my verb in simple form. You never conjugate this verb. Never. The only thing you conjugate is your expression. This is for affirmative. You can use my sister, my mother, I, my father, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, and your expression is always used to in affirmative. It doesn't change, right? Now, for the negative form, we can also use this expression, but because we are referring to the past, it is necessary to use the auxiliary in the past. The auxiliary is did, okay? For example, my parents, I'm going to use plural here, so this is singular, this is plural, yes, my parents, and then I use the auxiliary for the past, but negative form. My parents didn't, and then I use my expression. Used to live in Texcoco, right? Now, once again, my parents is going to be my subject. Didn't is going to be my auxiliary that refers to a negative form. So this is my auxiliary in negative, and this refers to the past. Then I'm going to use my expression, but pay attention here. My expression is similar when I use the negative or the affirmative. No, my expression here is in simple form. Why? Because I am using my auxiliary, and my auxiliary refers to the past, so I cannot conjugate my expression because that is like redundant, okay? And after my expression, once again, I have to use the verb in simple form. You can use these for different subjects. My parents didn't used to live. My sister didn't used to live. My co-worker didn't used to live. I didn't used to live. It doesn't change. You use the same auxiliary for all the subjects, and you have to use didn't because this is a negative form, right? And finally, you can also use it with interrogative ideas, okay? For the interrogative, once again, we have to use the auxiliary. My auxiliary did, yes? And did I use to, did I use to speak English when I was a child? No, did I used to speak English when I was a child? No, I didn't used to speak English when I was a child, right? So for the interrogative form, you have to use once again your auxiliary. Remember that if you want to ask a question that refers to the past, we use the auxiliary did. Then we use the subject. Then we use the expression. And once again, we are using this form of the expression. Why? Because we are using the auxiliary. So this refers to the past, and then my expression is in simple form, not in past. Okay? And after my expression, I always use the verb in simple form, right? So as you can see, we can use this in affirmative, negative, or interrogative, but it's very important that you remember how to form the ideas. Remember, for affirmative, my expression is in past. My sister used to go to the cinema. I used to practice sports. My mother used to cook every day. That indicates that the activity happened in the past, but it's not real, or it's not the same in the present. It changed, okay? For the negative, we have to use the auxiliary didn't. And when we use the auxiliary, the expression is not in past. The expression is in simple form because this auxiliary indicates past. And for questions, if you're going to ask a question because you are referring to a past habit or past information, you use the auxiliary did, yes? And once again, because you have your auxiliary, your expression goes in simple form. You don't conjugate it in the past, right? And it's very important to remember, when you are using used to, after used to, you always use the verb in simple form. You never conjugate it. Yes? So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Remember, this is to talk about a past habit or general information that you had in the past that is not the same in the present because it changed. I hope you have liked it, and please leave any comments below. I haven't read anything yet, but I hope you do it. So thank you very much. Goodbye.